everybody. Okay, so we're doing the penguin one. And the first thing is that we're pulling 100 penguins that already have RFID chips in it. Okay. So these are special penguins. Keep that in mind when we get to the end. All right, researchers randomly assigned 50 of them to receive a metal band on their flippers in addition to the chips. The other 50 did not receive. Sorry, folks. So, unbanded penguins are just as likely, because remember, we always want equals in our null. The unbanded penguins are more likely, and where that comes from is up here. Are unbanded penguins more likely to be living 4.5 years than our banded penguins? Okay, so this is a greater than, so unbanded greater than banded. So we're looking down here. Okay. Are validity conditions met? Yes, because we have 10 successes and 10 failures in each group. Now, theory-based applet. All right, so I clicked theory-based approach, didn't send me anywhere. I clicked on the applet, and so I went to the applet, and I clicked on the theory-based applet. Okay, so you should be looking at this one. Click on two proportions again. Now, if you look on the problem, it says, make sure that you have a positive difference. So you have to make the larger one go first. So when I looked at the applet, I did 31 out of 50 on the left, and then 16 out of 50 on the right. And when you subtract it and you get your p-hat difference, it's 0.3. Now, up here, just make sure you have the zeros in place and make sure that that is greater than. And then you get a p-value of 0.0013 and a z-score of 3.01. So we travel back over to our problem, we type in the 3.01, we type in our 0.0013. And this one I was a little cautious with, so I wanted to make sure I was right before I even made the video. So we have very strong evidence. Okay, why? Because we're beyond 3 standard deviations and our p-value is less than 0.01. So that's in the very strong region. Evidence that unbanded penguins are more likely. So more likely. So we are rejecting the null. We are working as if the alternative hypothesis is correct. So that's where the more likely is coming from. To be living after 4.5 years than the banded penguins. Because this is a randomized study. Okay. We can determine that bands cause the difference. We should be able to generalize to penguins like those in the study. So we had to qualify it because the groups, the 100 were chosen from a specific group, ones that already had the RCIF chip in them. That's the population that we're pulling from. A little cautious on the wording in there, so just be careful there. But should be cautious about generalizing further because this wasn't a random sample from the larger population. It was only the population of penguins that have the RCIF chip in them. Okay, I hope that helps, folks.